Aloha, everyone out there. Are you feeling the energies? Wow, they have been so intense the last couple of days. And today the rain stopped here in California. The sun came out, and it literally feels like there's a new vibration on the planet today, something divine. And I wanted to jump on here, give you the latest information about the true to the stars location of the planets, what signs they are in. I'm Lotus Dawn, my business Blossom with Lotus, and I am super excited to bring you the most accurate information from the planetary bodies. What are the vibes? What are the vibrations that are currently in flow, activating our energies today here on the ground floor, on the earth floor, right? What is the relationship between us and those constellations that we see at night? They're still there during the day. So I wanted to share the screen with you. We're going to dive into the chart. There's such an amazing symphony today of elemental energy. And as an astrologer and as a person, one of my favorite ways to dive into astrological information is by tuning in to the elemental energy of the signs, right? There's fire signs, water signs, earth signs, and air signs. And we think about fire, right? It's hot, it burns, it rises, it's an active energy. We think about water, it flows, it's in tune, it connects to our emotional field. We think about air, it's like our thought waves, it's like psychic information, it's like the internet, how we communicate across time and space. And then we have earth, that solid, grounding, settling energy that anchors us to the here, to this planet, to our bodies. And so by getting that basic understanding of elemental energy, it's very easy to look at an astrological chart to see what signs each of the 10 planets are in, and then begin to sort of craft an awareness, an understanding of the energetic pattern for the day, the week, the month, or if you're looking at a chart for a specific person, to look at, oh, what is their elemental pattern? Do they have a lot of planets in air? They might be more mental and cerebral. Do they have a lot of planets in water? They're going to tend to be much more intuitive, much more emotional, much more sensitive. They have a lot of planets in fire. They're going to be inspiring people. They're going to be active leaders, assertive, go-getters. And so by looking at the chart, we can begin to discern the elemental components and energetics of who we are and who the people around us are, as well as the energetics of the day, right here, right now. What's happening? How can we tune into that? And if we're at work, we're connecting to our families, we're making plans, we can use the astrological chart as a guide to tune into both the present moment, to look into the future, what's coming, and to look back to see where we've been. Another really fun way you can use an astrological chart, once you know how to read it, is to look at celebrities, famous people, leaders, and look at, oh, what's the elemental nature of that person? Oh, they have a lot of fire. Okay, they're really active. Oh, they have a lot of water. They're very sensitive. They're very emotional. And I absolutely love and adore tuning into elemental energy because I love nature. I love the earth. I love fire and water and air and earth, and tuning into the components of what creates our daily experience, our life, our vibration, our energy. And so today I wanted to tune into the astrology chart, give you an update, and also really tune into the elemental energies. Really dial it in. What element is the sun in? Is it in an air sign? Is it in the earth? Is it in water or fire? Today it's in air. So there's a lot of energy around sharing information, because it's air, through the internet. We might be really drawn to connecting globally, watching, listening to audios from across the world. We might be wanting to come together in groups to collaborate, to connect. That is what air likes to do. It flows. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share screen with you all and just dive into today, dive into what's going on, get a sense and a feel for it, because I am going to be leading a 5-day challenge on Monday, February 26th, all about how can we as novices, as beginners, actually read a chart, because it can seem so complicated, it can seem overwhelming. And over the last 20 years of learning this, I've actually been able to dial in a pretty amazing step-by-step system to teach people how to learn it, to make it easy, to make it relatable. And I just finished teaching a master class. It went amazing. The students are getting it. They're getting it. They're teaching. They're guiding other people now with their charts. It's so phenomenal. It's so inspiring. It's so exciting that I've literally had to get back up on here. And like many of you know, I've been going through my own challenges with my work and my career and wondering, am I on the right track? And sure enough, the universe has brought me so many signs and confirmations to keep going and keep sharing this information with you all. And so if you're in that space or that place where you're questioning yourself or your life or what you're doing or where you're at, I have found this astrological map to be truly powerful as a guide to help me go forwards in life, to help me get that new clarity and direction of what do I need to do now. So let's go ahead. Let's look at today's chart. It's powerful information. If you don't know what it means, that's okay. If you want to start learning about it, I will be live for 5 days teaching you all that, hey, this map is actually really easy to learn. As soon as you know the signs, the planets, and what the houses mean, that's 3 things, you can do it. You can do it. You can begin to know the secrets of the stars. You can begin unlocking what are the energetics of today. And here's a big reminder. We are not, the stars are not in control of us. We are in control of our own energy. And though the stars and the planets and the constellations do have an effect, an energetic push or pull, so does everything around us, from our friends to our colleagues to our work environment to our own emotions. And the true journey of the Jedi, the true journey of all of us coming into our awakening, is to learn how to take the awareness of our surroundings, our environment, and then become empowered to be completely immune to those influences. And that's one reason I love to look at the chart, because then I know what those energies are that my body and being gets to navigate and push through. And so without further ado, let's dive into it. We have this amazing, it's kind of like a choo-choo train, because the chart is just stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like, you know, one planet is off to the side, but the rest of them are just very sequential. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 signs emphasized right now. And those signs are equated with Capricorn. The first sign is equated with the 10th house, or career or purpose. So there's a big focus right now on our purpose, on our path, on achievement, around business, around mastery. 2, we have the house, the 11th house, or Aquarius's house. Aquarius and the 11th house are all about society, the community, the whole, right? How do we all interconnect? How do we all relate to each other across this global environment that we live in? Okay. And we have a lot of energy there. There's this big, and it's also technology. It's the internet. There's a lot of focus on AI. There's a lot of focus on ways to get involved with technology to spread your reach, to spread your knowledge, to spread your communication. Then we've got Pisces. We've got all these planets in Pisces, all about intuition. And it relates to the 12th house, which is our internal house. It's rest, retreat, regroup, reevaluation. It's very different than the Capricorn and Aquarius energy, which is much more outer directed. Then we have all this energy in Pisces, which is to go within, to meditate, to take your mind off the external world. And so there's a little bit of this dichotomy between our outer purpose and our communities and our desire to go within, to fill our own cup, to fill up. Now, the 4th energetic that's very strongly emphasized today is Aries, and Aries is new beginnings. In fact, this is the year of the dragon, and the dragon astrologically is related to the constellation of Aries. And so this whole year, this whole dragon year, Chinese year of the dragon, the wood dragon, relates to the constellation of Aries. And today we have Jupiter, the planet of the mentor, the teacher, the guide. We have the sun moon midpoint, which is all about the union between masculine, feminine, lunar, solar principles in Aries between Jupiter and Uranus's change. And so there's this big energy of leadership, big leadership and change assisting us as we step into the balance point of who we are. And so it's just powerful energy. And the elements that we're dealing with today are earth, air, water, and fire. Earth, we want to build foundations. We want to create solidity. We're focusing on the how. We're focusing on the steps. We're focusing on A plus B equals C. If I put this up, it might come down, right? If I raise it up. So what is your structure is what it's asking us. 2, we're looking at how do we promote, how do we share, how do we spread what we're creating. And so we're looking at the internet, we're looking at communities, we're looking at information and knowledge across the internet, sharing our knowledge across the web, across the world. And then we have this interesting wild card, which is Pisces, Destiny Point, and Chiron, the wounded healer, which is asking us to truly tap into our spiritual connection, right? It's asking us to tune in to our energy, our psychic energy, our intuitive energy. Are we taking the time we need to fill up our own cup? Okay. This is really interesting because we have this powerful energy of air wanting us to go deeper into sharing. We have this energy that's wanting to go deeper in building, so earth and air, but then at the same time we have that water introspection. And so there's a little bit of a push-pull. There's a component of us that wants to rest, it wants to meditate, it wants to tune into imagination and fantasy and retreat. It's our spiritual side. And then we have this drive, this excitement, this inspiration to build, to create, to manifest physically. Venus, Mars, Pluto. It's intense energy, my friends, especially with Pluto, with Venus and Mars, Pluto being the god of the underworld. So there's so much to say here. I could literally spend the rest of the day talking to you about it, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a powerful update about my upcoming 5-day challenge. I'm going to be starting at 11:11 a.m. And it's also going to be all about love. I never completed this course. The rain, the weather, things got pushed off, and I want to provide that for you. So if you would like to join me tomorrow, Thursday at 11:11 a.m., we're going to be going into what we didn't cover about the day of love, Valentine's Day, about how we identify attraction in a chart. And that's going to segue into my 5-day challenge coming up next week, Monday through Friday. I hope you can join me for it. Tomorrow we'll be going a little deeper into this powerful configuration of water, air, earth, and fire, and how we're all kind of building. We're all building something new. We're also needing time to rest. With the moon in Cancer, we're feeling everything so deeply. Opposite Mars, moon to Mars, there could be this interesting push-pull between action and emotion, taking action and how you feel. So let me know in the comments how you're feeling, what's being brought up for you today. And I'm excited. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you on Monday. And, you know, it's been challenging lately. And it's taken so much to get it together to finally make the decision to create this for you all. And it took some powerful urgings from soul and spirit and guidance to say, yes, it is time to get out there and share your gifts. So if you have been sitting on the fence and you've been waiting or wondering or pondering, this could be your sign. And I hope to see you tomorrow, 11:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Monday, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm ready to share with you all I have, give you the information to inspire and empower yourselves, to have this tool, this map that you can look at anytime, to give you guidance, to give you clarity, to give you affirmation and confirmation for who you are, where you are, and the direction that's right for you, literally finding your North Star through the map of the stars to assist you in aligning ever more deeply to your true self, your true purpose, what your soul guided mission on this planet is. And that is why we are here right now, especially in the year of the dragon relating to Aries, the sign of leadership. So I send you so much love. I hope to see you soon. Please share comments below. I love to hear what's transpiring in your lives and how I can be of better service to you all. So sending you so much love from my heart. Aloha.